Hello!
Hello! And welcome to episode 212. For this video, I've come to a fairly local water, somewhere I haven't been since last year, and that's Whelford Pools on the Cotswold Water Park area of, the southwest.
Yep.
I've brought a new face with me as well, guys.
Hello!
This is Darren, and if you watched my last video at Aspen Lake, when we was meant to be at Linear Fisheries, it was Darren I was meant to be fishing with that session, but unfortunately it didn't happen, did it?
No,
So,
it was a bit busy, wasn't it?
so but yeah, so this basically is our kind of rearranged social that we didn't have 2 weeks ago. Right, we're not fishing yet, guys. We've still got loads of kit to organise. We've only just turned up, had to pick what swims were left because everyone else who was here kind of beat us to it, and but we've picked what we think's a half decent couple of swims, that way. But well, what the best of the rest, basically.
We'll let you know later.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, guys, let's go and sort some kit out. Till then, let's go fishing.
Let's go.
That's the bit where you walk off shot now. Right then, guys, so this is my swim. Peg 11, and Darren's to my right, and peg 10. So I don't know how well you can actually see it on the screen, but all in front of this swim there's a load of reeds, like literally right in front of this swim, and I think a lot of people might overlook this swim and go, oh, there's all reeds in front of the swim, it's all overgrown, and kind of pass it on by. But when I fished here in August last year, when I was in the point, which is 2 swims to the left, there were 2 lads in this swim and the swim to my right, and they basically fished in amongst these reeds, that's literally out in front of us, like 2-3 rod lengths out, and they absolutely bagged up. So that is basically going to be my plan for this session, is basically just fish in next amongst these reeds, just literally in front of me. I've got me baiting pole with me, so rather than dropping the rigs out and causing a splash and spooking fish off that are going to be in amongst these reeds, I'm just going to drop the rigs delicately with the baiting pole. The rods aren't actually out yet, they're just resting on the bank sticks. I'm still mid prepping everything at the moment, but I thought I'd take a minute out just to kind of show you what I'm working with, and just show you that basically, just because a swim kind of looks unfishable, it isn't always the case. And there are fish in these reeds, I've seen them moving. So the only thing that you might get a few liners off the reeds kind of doing that and hitting your line a bit maybe, but you just got to work with what you got. Right, anyway, let's get rigged up then, guys, and then get the rods out. Right then, guys, my rods are now both out. Obviously you've seen one of my rods go out with the old baiting pole, done exactly the same with the other rod. Now in Darren's swim,
Yep.
your rods are out,
Yep.
so we can sort of see most of your swim in the shot of the
My
camera.
belly gets out of the way. I got one rod out just in the channel over there. There's like channel that goes through like an island, so I've got one rod just in the channel there, so it's just crying out, isn't it? And then I was going to put one out on this tree, but I've actually gone in the margins just down here because there's a load of lily pads now, just down there. That's this tree. So I've tried in the margins, one out in the channel.
You
Go from there.
You could actually fish with 4 rods in this swim,
could.
couldn't you? Because
It's
you've got
a real
options.
fishy swim, isn't it? It really is. Someone's been catching the trees over there.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's crying out for one underneath this tree here, isn't it?
Yeah. So that looks a very carpy alcove there.
Yeah, I might even put
And then, like I said, then just here, guys, then you got. This is the swim that controls this half of the channel that then goes onto the front half of the lake. So we're on the back half of the lake.
So that's pressure now for me to catch one, isn't it?
Yeah. You're in the. I think you're in the most favourite swim on the lake.
I think you're in the best swim, personally.
No, I think this is the favourite swim on the lake, actually.
Yeah, that's it. That's cursed. But we'll see. But yeah, rods are out.
So, yeah. So anyway, guys. So rods are out, as Darren said. So now it's just time to sit and relax for a little while and wait for the fish to do their bit.
Yeah.
Oh, good evening, guys. And obviously, by the lack of fishy footage, nothing's happened yet for either of us. We have, at various points around the lake, witnessed a few fish that have come out. The guy to my left has had one. The guy to his left has had one. The guy on the front of it, yeah, basically everyone around us is catching fish apart from us. So
normal then.
But since the rods went out, I haven't touched my rods. I'm going to leave them where they are for the night in amongst the reeds. I've been getting some liners though, guys, so there's definitely fish moving in amongst the reeds, and you know, the reeds are kind of knocking my line where I've got the line going right through the reeds, and been getting a few bleats, so the fish are there. It's just waiting for one of them to trip up on my baited spot.
Or mine.
Yeah, or yours, yeah.
Because you've got the best swim, remember?
You have.
No, you have.
But for the moment, guys, just going to enjoy a little drinky. And this drinky, let's get a little close up on this one. Alska Swedish cider, raspberry, wild strawberry and elderflower flavour. And I have to thank my good friend Mafty UK for getting me onto this one, because in his last blog he was drinking this and he said my mate Chris Fennell would like this one because he's got a sweet tooth. And I tell you what, Math, you are absolutely right. I do like it. So thank you very much for that, mate. Good recommendation. Might be rubbish at fishing, but your taste is good.
Who knew enemies when they got mates like you, eh?
But anyway, getting back to the serious side of it, I'm not going to touch my rods anymore for the evening. I'm going to leave them where they are. Fish through the night with the rods in the reeds.
I'm going to do the same. Yeah, just going to leave them out.
And then if nothing happens during the night, then I'll think about switching tactics tomorrow. I'll probably still fish near the reeds. I'll probably just not drop my rig so much in the reeds. Maybe just sort of push the rigs to the edge of the reeds, so it won't need much of a movement, just a few foot, couple of foot maybe. But for now I know fish do get caught from in the reeds because I've seen it with my own eyes last time I was here. Right, anyway guys, I'm just going to sit and chill and relax for the rest of the evening.
It's a nice evening and all, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, there's little fish moving under your rods.
It's going mental down there with them.
And once again, Math, thank you very much for your recommendation. Yeah, I think I'll be buying that a lot more. So, from Aldi supermarket. And you are right, Math. £1 a can. So they are quite expensive as ciders go. But
They are nice.
not bad. How's yours?
Mine's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
Bit warm though.
Right guys, well hopefully you'll see either me or Darren and I in the night. But yeah.
We're fishing.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. What more could we want?
Yep.
We're fishing, the rods are out. We've got a cold one.
Some of us have.
And
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if a fish comes along, it's a bonus, but you know, just sharing bank time with your mates is good enough.
Yeah. Oh.
And when I ain't got them, I bring Darren.
Yeah. Thanks, mate. Do you want me to get the net for you?
If you like, Darren. I'll try and steer him your way. Yeah, and back-legged. Oh, there we go. Got him this way. He's not big, but it's alright. It's a fish and that's what counts. Well, good morning guys. And what a nice way to be woken up. Fish have let me get a good night's sleep, which was good of them because I was on early shift work yesterday, so I was up 4 o'clock, so I was quite tired last night, but the fish have woke me up nice and early. Not massive guys, but a nice little pretty one. How about that? I haven't actually weighed this one, guys. Not going to. I don't think there's any point in weighing fish this size because you know, it's a fish. It's a nice pretty one. That's all that matters. Weights don't always matter. And I don't think it matters in this case, because what it does mean, it means the blank's out the way. So, not going to weigh it guys, but I wouldn't even say it's probably double figures. I mean, it might make £10 if it was lucky, but I don't think it is. Maybe £8 or £9 to be fair guys, but like I say, the important thing is the blank's out the way. Let's get a couple of photos. I think I've got a good zoom feature on my phone for this one. Right. Happy now? Oh, just about fit through that gap. And good morning, guys. Technically this is morning, because when I had that fish it was still early hours, it was still last night in my book. But yeah, I've just wound in the rods and gonna have a rechuck of the rods, but in a minute when I've been up to use the facilities, you know what I mean. Darren's just gone up there, so I'm watching the kit at the moment, and when he gets back, you know, he'll be watching my kit kind of thing. But I've wound my rods in, and I was thinking when I get back from the loo I might have a bit of a change, just to try something different, because unlike the spit that splits the two parts of Whelford, there's a peg here. It's just been emptied, so the guy who was fishing that peg was kind of fishing out in open water out here. So he's had a move now, but I don't know why he's moved, to be fair, because all yesterday, last night, and yesterday evening, there were fish boshing out in this kind of area in front of him. So now that water is kind of free, I'm thinking fish were boshing out there. Let's get a rod out there until anyone comes back to this peg here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go a bit beyond the reeds, fish that free water, even though it's not really my water, but it can be now that peg's empty. I'll still fish one down these reeds here on my left where I had that fish from. So that's the plan. Right, Darren's back. My turn to go. See you in a bit.
You turned something off on my phone.
Alright, mate.
Yeah, you?
Yeah,
What's it like to catch fish?
it's normal.
Is it?
Well, so tell the viewers what you've just done
Had a poo.
after that.
Oh, after that. Oh, I've, can't do two things at once. I'm a bloke. Just redone my rod down in that channel, because last night there was quite a few fish boshing there. Redone my rod this morning, put a load of bait out, and it was fuzzing like hell. So I'll put a little bit more bait out there just to see what happens. Go from there. And then I'm going to fish on my float rod, on a waggler, just down there. And I'm going to try mussels from Brussels. Edit that bit out though, alright?
Oh, no, I'll stay in.
Oh god. I'm going to try mussels just on my feet there, because I've put some bait out there. And I've put my chirp out there just now, and it shows there's fish there, so I'm going to give it an hour. If it starts raining I won't, but that's what I'm going to do. I've got to catch one. I'll keep up with you, haven't I?
That'll be difficult. So what are you doing then, mate?
Eating. I'm trying something different.
Apart from eating.
Drinking? No, I thought I'd try something different. I've got my float rod on the bottom, little mussel on it. So I thought I'll give that a go. And I'm literally just dropping it down. Under there. And that's it. The only downside is really good.
Yeah, animal.
They're too nice to put on the hook, aren't they?
No, they're not.
Does have they?
No.
Yeah. So I thought I'd try a mussel on a float rod just down in those margins there. See what happens.
Here we go then, guys. Me and Darren was just chatting away, chatting about random stuff like you do when you sit on the bank. And his right hand rod just bent round like a quiver tip. I don't think he was expecting it because he thought it was my rod beeping.
And I'm bursting for a week.
I'll try and socially distance net it for you. Oh, that was out the blue, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I bet yours is going to be bigger than mine as well.
That's what they always say. I'm still looking at your float rod.
Fish is a fish.
Well, we've got it in yet.
They're going round to the right. Yeah. Lovely jubbly. There you go. What was he? 14 pounds. Yeah.
That'll do. Happy with that?
Hang on, hold him there for a while. We'll just zoom in on him. Lovely dovely.
Yeah. Hold on, mate. Hold on. Let's get you out. There you go, fella.
Oh, you might get up from there, old man.
I am, yes, me belly.
Hi guys, so for those of you who watch my videos regularly, will know I done a competition 3 videos ago to give away some Gemini tidy booms. At this point in time I don't actually know who's the winner because I haven't drawn a winner yet, but during the editing of this video I will have done a random comment selector to pick a winner. So I'll probably pop that into a little box down here somewhere once I edit this video. So I don't know who the winner is, but it will come up here, and so there you go. So whoever you are, well done, and I'll contact you and get them sent out to you as soon as possible. One more. Alright, perfect. There we go. There we go guys, bit of teamwork. Darren's just replaced one of his rods, about 4 wraps out, and
He's nearly falling in.
yeah, I thought I was going
Drunk
then.
again.
And to get the baiting on the spot, once the rig hit the water, I've done the baiting for him to get exactly in the circle of the splash, like so. A bit of teamwork there, guys, and if Darren catches off of that, then I can claim half of it. Yeah.
Yeah. You can have it, mate.
There we go, guys. So it's literally been minutes since the left rod has just been put back out, with my help of course with the baiting, and now the right hand rod has just gone again. Oh, has it gone off?
Nope.
No, is it? Oh, on, off.
On, off.
Oh, flicked off the fin then.
Yeah. I think I had a mad spurt towards me.
Right, let's go and help Mr. Fluky with the netting then. More right.
I don't know how to play it.
Oh, it looks right. Oh, looks a nice one.
Yeah. Let's make this one a little bit easier.
Oh, I hope this don't fall off.
Don't say that, mate. No, you can't say things like that. That's what you secretly open that, is it?
What? Is it? Oh, no. I could have made a stab at him then, couldn't I? He wasn't ready anyway.
No, there we go.
Oh, no. Oh, he didn't like the look of your net.
No, it's you.
Or was it me?
It's you. Yes.
There we go, guys. How about that for a nice looking fish?
Beauty.
So, tell us what you caught it on.
Maize. 2 artificial, 1 real. Popped up.
And a load of particle over the
Lot of
top, as
particle.
with,
Well, you've seen what we've been chucking in.
yeah, good couple of shovels
Couple of
per.
shovels and fish on top of it. Yeah. Was he £17?
18.
18, was it? I'm doing myself out of a pound.
£18.7.
£18.7, brilliant. Yeah, show the other side. Get a bit more water in.
I think that first side we've just seen is, oh, it's, I don't know, it's, there we go, let's have a little zoom in. Try and get Darren out the picture, we don't want to see that.
The camera. Beauty. Lovely, isn't he?
Sorted. Well done.
Right, let's put him back, shall we?
Oh, a bit damp this morning, guys. It still is very early morning, 5 o'clock. But I've been woken up by this weather and I can't get back to sleep. It'll probably be my luck if I'm going to have a run. It's going to be now. Good morning, guys. Right, so this kind of time in the morning, getting on for 9:30. We was due to start packing up now, because at the time we was booked on Friday morning, we was meant to start packing up. But Ollie in the shop has just sent me a text message, and because it's Sunday and no one else is due on, he said, if you want, you can stay on the rest of the day if you want. Thank you very much, Ollie. So, rather than packing up now, I think I am going to stay on a little bit longer. Not all day, but just a few hours longer, more than what we were meant to be here for, so that was a bit of a bonus. So, I wasn't going to touch the rods because, you know, they was due to come in soon anyway, so I'm going to check my right hand rod, especially, just to see if there's a bait still on there, because a couple of hours ago I was picked up by some bird life diving on my baited spot, and I just, now I can stay a few extra hours, I'll better check to see if there's actually still a bait on the rig, to be fair. So I mean, if I was packing up now it wouldn't have made any difference really, but it'd be silly not to check the rod and find in a few hours time when I pack up that bird actually took the bait off when he picked the rig up. So right, let's crack on and check that. Hey guys, so as you've just seen, the rods are now out again for a few more hours as, well, bonus fishing. Because nothing happened last night where you saw me place them with a baiting spoon, I've not used the baiting spoon this time to put the rods out. I've just flicked them out a few more rod lengths just to be out in a bit more open water, because last night there were fish showing and boshing out more out in open water. The end swim of the spit is free, so you know I don't have to worry about anyone from over there crossing lines or anything. So so yeah, for this bit of bonus fishing I've just gone out a bit further, more out into open water, a bit closer to where the fish were showing, and then as we've just seen, just flicking a bit more bait out over them areas now with the catapult. So hopefully this bit of bonus fishing time can produce at least one more fish, but if it doesn't, I'm not going to worry. Like I said, this is bonus fishing time now, so if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'd have been packing up now anyway, so right. I've got some shout outs to do shortly, so I'll get to that in a moment. Right, here we go guys. I've literally just said I'm about to do some shout outs, and show off Darren is in again.
just literally put those rods back out as well.
Yeah, literally. Maybe that's all it needed, was just a fresh hook bait.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get to see you doing your rods because I was doing mine at the same time, and
Good enough, mate.
and I'm more important, so.
Only a little bit.
What way is he going?
We'll go this way with him. There we go. See lead? I've got the lead still.
No, lead's gone.
Oh, it's alright, isn't it? Won't bother weighing it, will we?
Here we go then, guys. Fish number 3 for Darren. Cheeky little scamp of a fish.
Yeah.
There you go. Who are you going to
Sorted.
tell us? Where we?
Oh yeah, a little 10-pounder caught on maize again up the channel, and I've just literally just put my rods back out because we just found out we can fish again and fish a bit longer. And literally 10 minutes ago, got a load of bait on there and he's ripped off.
Load more bait.
Yep, they seem to be on the bait now, don't they? So
yeah, and they seem to be liking that maize as well.
yeah.
Well, we'll take a look at your rig and your bait combination before you put that rod back out.
Yeah, okay mate, no worries. Cool. Right, let's pop him back, shall we?
Well, he won't last long if you don't.
Nope.
Right guys, bit of handheld cam to look at Darren's rig. So if I point the camera at the bottom, and then Darren will tell you how he's been fishing.
Well, 2 artificial maize, 1 real one, and then
Move that great big claw of a thumb out the way.
size 6 quarter hook with a kicker on it, a little weight just to pop out so it's critically balanced, and then 3-ounce lead, which I'm obviously throwing straight away on a lead clip, and that's it. And that's what has been doing the damage.
And just a basic knotless knot rig.
Knotless knot rig, yep. And that's it.
Simple as.
Yep. Simple as.
So there you go guys. Nice simple rig, nothing too complicated. And it's spawned 3 fish.
Yeah. Yep. And that's it. Let's get him back out.
Oh, I think some of that landed by your rig.
I think it did, didn't it? I've got my other rig just here
Yeah.
as well.
Oh, you're
So
baiting both at the same time?
rigs are
Oh,
at the
I'll
same
see.
channel.
That's why you was planning it.
Baiting them both.
Hey guys, I've got a couple of shout out requests. They're quite long, so bear with me because I need to read them off my phone. So the first shout out request comes from Reese Hayden, and he's actually wrote me a little message if I could read that to his brother. So his brother's called Ewan, and he would like me to say to his brother, congrats on your new PB of £40 3 ounces a few weeks ago from Merrington. Was proud to share the moment and the net with you. Happy birthday from Reese, Bev and the kids. And he says, thank you Chris for your great carpy blogs. So thank you very much Reese, I'm glad you enjoy them. Second shout out comes from a Dougie Ditchfield, and he wants a shout out to his son Liam. So hello Liam, and it's from the Dugster, and he says keep catching them carp son. And the third and final shout out comes from a Robert Harriman, and he says, on your next blog would it be possible to shout out myself and 2 friends? So yes I can, because here I am. And he says, I'm Rob Seahans Harriman, and he says, have it. And also to Tim the Sabmaster and Perch the Dog Meat, all Milton Keynes. So there you go lads, have it. Alright guys, it's at the end of the session now. Darren has actually already gone. He had left probably about an hour and a half ago now, and forgot to say goodbye to him on camera, that is, before he went. So sorry about that, Darren, when you're watching this back. You're getting to say goodbye to you on film. But yeah, he has gone, and I am more or less packed up now. Most of my kit is now on the barrow, and I'm down to just my rods out now, guys. So I'm probably going to give it maybe another half hour. But yeah, I don't know, for some reason it just hasn't happened for me this session. I mean, I've had one fish, so I haven't blanked, so I can't complain. And if you go fishing and don't blank, that is a good thing, I suppose. But to be fair, I was expecting a little bit more out of this swim, and but you know, kind of based on what I've seen happen in this swim before when I've been in another swim a bit further up. So but anyway, I'm probably going to give it another half hour, but I'm not going to hold my breath for more fish. But you know, while the rods are in the water, there's always a chance. Right, so I'm probably going to leave it there, guys. My next video, I'm going to get up to Bluebell Lakes, and loads of people have been asking me, like, when you, Lee and Simon getting back together? Well, next week is the time, and actually by the time you're watching this, we will be on the banks of Bluebell Lakes together. So right, anyway, I'm going to leave it there, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and till Bluebell Lakes, tight lines.